How's my hair? Is it okay?
Anong ginagawa mo dito ngayon sa Admiral Hotel?
We're here for Rosalind's 18th birthday, her debut. Rosalind has a very interesting situation, so I'm very, very happy to be here for her today and just to help support her and let her know that we love her.
Anong feeling na Sinorpresa mo yung isang cancer patient? Feeling.
Sinorpresa mo ma o ikaw ang ni-request ka?
Hindi niya alam.
Cancer patients, like, it hits me sort of personally because I have family who were affected by cancer previously in the past, and so it means a lot to me to see people who fight against this terrible, terrible disease.
Very sad.
It's hell. I feel bad.
Did you cry when you cancer?
No, I don't cry. I'm a man.
So you think men shouldn't cry?
Men should never cry. Oh.
Ay, ganun.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Lindo.
Yeah.
What if they ask you to cry for a film?
Good point. Good point. That's a good point. Maybe I should cry for the film.
I like the Trixie talaga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. It was. What can I say about it? It was a very emotional moment, you know. And honestly, it should be about her. It should all be about her tonight, because it's a Roses event. So. Yeah.
What is the latest review? Update.
Oh.
You were in Davao and then in Palawan.
After it's showtime, that's now.
I've been doing a lot of these modeling and endorsement opportunities. I got a recent endorsement lately with Urban Generation, and they've been a great sponsor for me. They've helped me do organize meet and greets and do modeling for them, and my friend Inez and Lito de Guzman have also helped me get concerts and things like that. So things have definitely been busy, even though I'm not on Showtime daily right now.
Do you plan to join pageants like Mr. Universe or Man of the World, something like that?
That's a good question. I don't think I can. And I'm not trying to be sorry. That sounded rude. I mean, I'm not a Filipino, so I don't know if I could. You know what I mean? Maybe I'd have to get a Filipino citizenship first before I'm able to compete for the Philippines. You know?
But in your country, I mean, do you have because you're still young, so there's so many opportunities. So do you plan to join pageants there, take up modeling seriously alongside acting?
That's a great question. I think that since pageantry isn't very popular in the U.S., especially not like it is here, right?
Yes.
Like in the Philippines, pageantry is a very, very...
It's hourly.
Yeah, and it's world-class quality pageantry here. So perhaps not in the U.S. I think that my favorite thing to do with pageantry would be to watch and support our Filipino pageant stars, you know, like Kylie Versosa or Pia Wurtzbach or any of the male pageant stars. Support them in what they're doing.
Netflix series are very popular, not just of course globally, but definitely in the Philippines. So you have Mr. Robot, you have I think American Horror Stories USA, right? The USA Network.
I believe so.
Yeah, if you're gonna choose a series wherein you'll have a walk-on role or maybe a guest spot, which series is it? Or
oh, that's a great question. Let's see. I would really like a role. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Great. That's a good question. I don't know. I like to take all the opportunities that come to me. If I had to choose one role that I would really, really like, it would probably be something in maybe in House of Cards or something like that. I like those types of series, but I've always wanted to be in horror films. And so if I could do an American Horror Story
or House of the Hunt or something, it's new.
Yeah, like one of those sort of horror film genre style series, that would be up my alley too. I've never had any experience with horror, but I keep telling people this in interviews. Maybe somebody will listen and maybe pick me up for something in horror. I don't know. We'll find out.
Do you have any opportunity to watch a Pinoy horror film?
I do. I've had a couple opportunities, and I actually have one on my computer at home. And I have seen a lot of the different horror films from the like Southeast Asia generally. Kind of different in the way they're produced and designed, but I think Southeast Asia has a really good opportunity to capitalize on some horror films. Like the one from Thailand with Mario Mar Pimak was like a horror comedy. Amazing. So I know that it can be done. Even with lower budgets, it still can be done.
Yeah, one of the longest running anthologies here is like Shake, Rattle, and Roll. So were you able to watch that?
I haven't been able to really like dig into Shake, Rattle, and Roll, but now that you mention it, I'll check it out. Yeah.
Since we're talking about horror, malapit ang Halloween.
Yeah.
Do you believe in ghosts? And are you afraid of ghosts?
I don't believe in ghosts. I think that ghosts are like Santa. You know, it's just stories that people tell to scare each other or fool around. I bet some people do believe in ghosts, though. I bet there are people who maybe have, they feel like they've had an experience with a ghost or something like that. So I can't speak for people like that. For me personally, I don't know. I don't believe in ghosts.
How about American urban legends like the Jersey Devil? Like, do you believe in the boogeyman?
No. I don't believe in like the boogeyman or Bigfoot or the abominable snowman or anything like that. Leprechauns.
But when you were young, you joined trick or treat?
I did. I would dress up. Sometimes I'd dress up like a cowboy, or sometimes when I was a baby, my parents dressed me up as a bat. And we'd go, like a bat, and then we would go
Not
trick or
Batman,
treating.
just a bat.
Just a bat baby.
Baby.
So we would go trick or treating. I loved trick or treating as a kid. It was a lot of fun.
What's your favorite treat, like a shocker?
Ooh, my favorite treat, like my favorite Halloween candy, Sour Patch.
Oh, we don't have that here, but I think we have Yaki.
You don't have Sour Patch here?
Yeah, we don't have
No.
Sour Patch. Yeah.
Wala ba kayong Sour Patch dito sa Philippines? Timmy,
What?
wala ba kayong Sour Patch dito sa Philippines?
What's the equivalent?
Yung parang sour candies.
You have Yaki, the round ones. It's like a gum and it's sour outside, and
They're parang gummy candies na sour.
Tamarin.
Hindi.
just the ones from Trolley, which is
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like the sour gummy worms.
Yeah, the one.
It's kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Yeah, we have, but we don't have a local producer. We have our own like sweets here, like Lala. Yeah.
Anyway, Greg, when you did the autograph signing in Tanawan, alam mo, ang dami-daming bumilip sa'yo. You know what? Kasi parang kang doktor na having a medical mission. You talk to the person as if you're knowing the vital stats and the vital medical.
So what's your height and weight?
Yeah. That's the first time I saw. Yeah. In Tanawan, Batangas, during the urban,
I'll have to work on
Talaga,
that.
niya, kinakausap niya. Kaya ang tagal-tagal ng pila dahil kinakausap niya. Parang
What's your
malaki
reaction?
ang yung parang yun sa pagiging Mormon, no? Kasi interpersonal yung communication.
I don't know if it's maybe.
Ikaw nga gumagawa ng ganyan.
That could be like that. It could be because of that. I personally, for me, it's just in my career right now, the number one thing I'm focused on is my fans, and those are my fans, and my fans and I get to see each other face to face and directly. We get to be with each other, and for me, that's such a special moment because if they weren't here, I wouldn't be here either. And so for me, they're the most possibly important people I could speak to, and so I owe them a great deal of respect, and so that's why I wanted to, as much as I could, have a moment with every single one of them so that we could share that, because it means a lot to them and it means a lot to me.
I hope it's okay to ask you this. In American pop culture, they usually make fun of I mean, well, not usually. The most religion they make fun of is like Mormons, and they make jokes when someone rings a doorbell or something. Yeah, and it's like, oh damn, oh my god, those Mormons again. Yeah. They do that, right? So they get offended or something, or they just.
I've had my fair share of joking about the Mormons as well. Especially, I'm not a missionary for the Mormons anymore. It's been a long time since I was, really actively involved with Mormonism. And so, like, I get that Mormons have peculiar beliefs, you could say, and that people are going to make fun of those beliefs. I think Mormons handle criticism extremely well, though, because, for example, the Book of Mormon musical that played on Broadway.
Yes, I know that.
That's a musical entirely dedicated to sort of poking fun at the church, the Mormons. And what did the Mormon church do? Instead of, getting upset and throwing a tantrum or complaining or, suing the company or whatever, they just decided to pull out advertising space in the playbill. So, I think that's amazing. And, like, if there's anybody that can handle criticism, it's the Mormons. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Okay. So?
Another question.
Oh,